Right now, thousands of runners in central Indiana are getting ready for the mini marathon in the morning.
All week we've been sharing some of their unique stories, and tonight Lauren Kostiuk met with some of the runners who've been participating in the race since the very beginning.
Yeah, she joins us with their story live from the convention center downtown, where runners are actually picking up their packets ahead of the race. What are you seeing out there, Lauren?
Well, and Felicia, this group, they call themselves the Alumni Club, and this is a very exclusive club because there are only 5 members left. And the thing is, they have been running every year since 1977, and their stories are just incredible. It's a club very few are a part of.
I miss that, actually.
Dating back to 1977, the first ever Indianapolis mini marathon.
You do remember we could sign up. The race used to be on a Friday.
And today, there are only 5 original members left.
I think most of us realize we can't quit this thing. We got to keep going.
Jerry Bates now lives in North Carolina, making the drive every year, saying it actually started with a dare.
And I'd never run more than a mile at any time in my life. I played high school sports, and I decided to run it. So the night before the event, I went out and bought my first ever pair of running shoes.
And he hasn't stopped, now running with his family.
It's always been coming back home to Indiana for me.
A Hoosier tradition Al Such also got pulled into.
So I never ran before. I could barely run the mini marathon. It about killed me.
Still holding on to his medal from that very first year.
Indianapolis, Seal of Indianapolis.
And 10 years ago, Al was also diagnosed with Parkinson's. But he says he'll keep walking until he can't.
As long as I can crawl across the line, I'll do it.
And for Gene Louch, he's always been an avid runner.
I was cut from the basketball team. It was the only kind of sport I was really any good at.
The 84-year-old has hit some bumps along the way, fracturing his hip in 2019. But he still walked the mini that following May.
It was important to me to do that. I think primarily to show toughness. I'd forgotten about that until you mentioned it.
And these alumni have no plans of quitting anytime soon.
I have no plans to.
And as soon as I cross the finish line, I'm ready to start again.
In Indianapolis, Lauren Kostiuk, 13 News.